Hi my friends, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Story Time. It's March and we're celebrating reading all month long. Last week we read lots of Pete the Cat books and this week we're reading lots of Eric Carle books. But this story time is extra special because I have two stories for you. Since we're celebrating reading all month long, I thought it'd be a great idea for us to be authors of our own stories. Who remembers what the author of a story does? What does the author of a story do? The author of the story writes the words in the story. What about the illustrator? What does the illustrator do? This is a new one. The illustrator draws the pictures in the story. So we wrote our own classroom story called Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? Where we were the authors and the illustrators, and we did a great job. So this is the book I'm going to read first today, okay? Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? Written by Miss Jones's preschool class. That's you. This is a good one. Catherine, what do you hear? I hear a polar bear growling in my ear. Noah, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Evie, what do you hear? I hear a zebra buzzing in my ear. Jada, what do you hear? I hear a hippoing in my ear. Ashley, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo calling in my ear. Jalen, what do you hear? I hear a bear roaring in my ear. Austin, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo. Bennett, what do you hear? I hear a hippo snorting in my ear. Anthony, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Grayson, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Jermaine, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Last page. Adriana, what do you hear? I hear a cheetah growling in my ear. The end. Can you give yourselves a round of applause? That was our first ever classroom book and you did a great job. So you should be proud. I'm pretty proud of you. All right, my friends, for our second story, we have one of my favorite Eric Carle stories ever. Eric Carle is the author and the illustrator of this story, which means he wrote the words and he drew the pictures. This is a good one. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. One of my favorites. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He is quite tiny. He's very, very small. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. 1, 2, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. 1, 2, 3, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. His stomach hurt. He ate a lot of food. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon. Cocoon, that's a big word. Can you say that? Cocoon. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and... do you know what happened? He pushed his way out. He was a beautiful butterfly. He was a very beautiful butterfly. The end. Did you like that story? I hope so. I love this story. We're going to read this one again in the future. Don't worry. All right, my friends, that's the end of story time today. I'll see you next time. Bye.